Hello, it's Sarah Greenfield, and I'm just going to talk about social media strategy. Now, before I get started, I'm going to tell you a quick story. We moved to Norfolk about 9-10 years ago, and we were totally new to business, so we were a bit naive. I had to go to a meeting that was about an hour away, and it was a lovely Friday afternoon, blue sky, birds singing, so I thought I'd cut across country to get to the meeting. About a mile down the road, I hit a roadblock. The road was closed, so I followed the signs, and this being Norfolk, I ended up back in a circle, back where I started. So I thought, well, it's a lovely day, I've got loads of time. I'll just cut across the country lanes, follow my nose, I'll get there eventually. And that's what I did. So I had a nice meander, eventually found the place I was visiting, got out the car, sat down in their living room, chatted to them, and then found out that they actually didn't want to buy from me in the first place. You can see how naive we were at that time. So wouldn't it have been better if I'd used tools and strategy to get in front of the right people as quickly as possible? Or better still, to get those people to come to me direct without me having to go and find them and travel to them? That's what you can achieve using social media, but you need to have the right tools. And strategy is just one of the tools in my 5 keys to success. So just looking at strategy, first of all, it's all about planning. It's about thinking, who is your typical client? What are their interests and where do you find them? What sort of platforms will they be using? Will it be Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, or a combination of those? It's no use wasting time on platforms if the majority of your target market aren't actually using them. And once you have found your target market, what do you want them to do? What's your sales process? How does social media fit in with the bigger marketing picture? What's the next step? Do you want to arrange a meeting? Do you want people to sign up to a newsletter, buy a product? If you know what it is that you want people to do, it will make it a lot easier to fill out your social media profiles and to come up with the content. And you also need tools to save you time. And there are certain tools, such as Hootsuite, Sprout Social, TweetDeck, that can save you tons of time by enabling you to schedule your posts in advance to various platforms. And they also allow you to look at multiple social media profiles in one go without having to log in and out of different websites. There's a few others here. Mention and Social Mention will help you monitor people talking about your company or monitor clients or competitors. And Nutshell Mail and Communit, never quite sure how to pronounce that, they help you with your daily engagement and looking after your accounts. So there's just a few suggestions. There are tons of tools out there, but these are some of the ones that can save you time. The third section of my tips is your content or output. And there are a number of ways that you can find content. You could share other people's content. If you follow relevant people, share their posts. You could join relevant groups and communities. You could use readers to make life easier, where they'll pull all your favourite content into one place and make it easier to share and to read all from one screen. You can curate content or create your own with blogs or images, taking photos when you're out and about, or writing blog posts, sharing them. So effectively what you're doing, if you're looking for chocolate lovers, you lay a trail of chocolate. You entice people with your content. So whatever it is that will entice your prospective customers, make sure that you're adding content to do that. And don't forget to add some promotional posts. But it's good to have a lot of informational posts and a lot of useful information before doing a promotional post. Make sure your posts aren't totally promotional. And then the next tip is to build relationships. So if you follow or connect with people who are likely to buy your products or services, a percentage will follow you back. So first of all, make sure you're being targeted on the people that you connect with. And there are certain people that will be important to you, whether they're prospective clients or journalists or existing customers. You can keep these people in lists if you're on Twitter or Facebook lists, Google Plus circles, or on LinkedIn you can tag them. So it's a way of keeping track of people, and then you can make sure that you particularly interact with them and share those people's posts. It's also good to build relationships cross-platform. So when I published my first book, I was very active in a lot of Google Plus author communities and got to know people really well. I'd read their blogs, comment on them, probably buy their books. So I did end up spending quite a bit of money because I couldn't resist the books. You got to know people very well. And then I followed them on Twitter. About a year later, I retweeted something from this particular contact. It reminded him that I was around, and you can see he said, "Can I send a link to my book?" obviously looks like he's going to promote my book to somebody that he knows. So you can see how you develop relationships across the platforms and you keep in touch with people using lists. And then the final tip is your profile, first impressions. So is it clear what you do and how you help people? And also, is your business specific to a particular area? So for example, if you're looking for local people, do you say that you are in that particular area? So you're looking to attract the right people to you. It doesn't have to be everyone, just the people that you want to do business with. Use keywords, describe how you can help them, use a good photo, and add a link to a great landing page. It's no use sending loads of people to your website if they then don't buy because your website isn't doing a good enough job. So that's a summary. So for your social media success, you look at strategy, tools to save you time, output content, relationships with followers, and your profile. So I hope that's been of help. It's a very quick run through of some of the tips, but hopefully it make you have a think about your social media and plan, particularly who you want to have as customers and how you're going to find them. If you do want to sign up for free weekly tips, you can go to the website or email me, and we also have a number of online courses. Okay, thank you.